the ancestors are looking out for us. God Hayes is exposing them, man.
Okay, you see that chair right there? See how big it is?
Yeah.
Now look at the Pope chair under it. Scroll down, look at the Pope chair under
Never have it been made so clear.
Young TV. Young.
We running the game right now.
Young TV.
Time to take over.
Young
We the hottest in the game. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. If you just not tuned in.
TV.
Share, like on your Instagram, Facebook.
Young TV.
If you tuned in, we broadcasting live from 2030, baby.
Young TV. Young
Taking over the game, baby. Oh yeah.
Young TV.
Hit that like.
Young TV.
Get them likes up in the air, you heard me?
Young TV.
Ride by. Hotel Islam.
Young TV.
Assalamu alaikum. Flown letter. Peace be
Yo.
unto you.
TV.
Hit that like.
Yo, peace. Trying to figure out something going on with this with showing two screens. Hey, can y'all see me? Can y'all hear me? Yeah, that interview that y'all that dude do say York is playing, that video that interview is old. That interview is before he got into it with Mama Rabber in the parking lot over the paperwork. That's an old interview. I don't know why people still I don't know what his aim is from that. I think his aim is to let everybody hear that Doc said that he was his son. I think Doc did adopt him or something. I don't know the situation on that. I don't even want to get into it, but yeah, you heard Doc say it, but you know, that video is an old video, so people still harassing me. Why you ain't posted this video of Dorsey York's interview with Dr. Malakazi York? Because I feel like he up to some kind of game, because he not telling everybody that video was posted before 2019, because that's when Doc was supposed to get out, when they were supposed to go to the prison and try to, and that's where that riot started with Dorsey York. But I don't even want to get into it, man. I'm not even finna entertain people like this no more, like people like that no more. I came on really to talk to you about the extraterrestrial movement. So, hey, my screen ain't split, is it? Because it looked like my screen split, man. I don't know why they got me my camera looking like this. To where I can't see, but was like it's two screens. Let's see. Man, I'm gonna figure out how to fix this later. Yeah, but here's the thing, man. Like, so we got trolls out here too. We got trolls coming on saying you out here study promoting the reptilian agenda, this and it. Let me harass you. So I block people don't know I block, like, if you trolling and you just like you ain't making no sense and you study like just blurring out like a person with Tourette's, we block people that's like trolls. So like that dude, I felt like he was a troll. This dude Cosmos, whatever your name is, you a troll, dude. Right. So talking about, oh yeah, you a hypocrite. I'm after you. I'm on you. This dude funny, man. People like that make me laugh, bro. People like that really make me laugh. Like, you really think that the people that's doing that's poisoning all of our food is with us? You really think the people that's eating your children are human? They're human? See, what you don't know, idiot, is that extraterrestrials came here a long time, a while back, about 6,000 years ago, and they didn't directly invade you like you think. They infiltrated you. They've been infiltrating you for the last 6,000 years. They look human. They can mix with humans. They even created a hybrid species of their own kind. And these are the people who control your monetary system. These are the people who are poisoning all your food, poisoning your water. Why else would they do it? So whoever that guy was talking about, we promoting some, I don't know what he sounded like a guy with Tourette's because he just was hollering out stuff. And then he went to another page, come back to make another comment to harass me. Then I blocked that one. He gonna get another page. He had like a female, man. He coming, after I block you from 2 pages, you come back to harass me again. If you don't like me, why you keep watching me and harassing me? So I don't get it. I tell you what, Cosmos, if you don't like what I'm doing, go do a diss tape on it. You know what I'm saying? Go do a diss tape on it and send it to me. You know what I'm saying? People got to get their own brain, you know? But it's like this, man. The Alderbarian agenda, because people confused about the Alderbarians and Ashtar Command, which are similar, but Ashtar Command is different. The Alderbarians are older than the Ashtar Command. Ashtar Command was drafted out of the Alderbarians. Okay? So these Alderbarians are the people who pretty much control the monetary system on the planet right now. And they pretty much brought this type of system. We didn't have this type of system that they're running right now, where they print this imaginary money and then charge us entrance on it. We didn't have that type of system before they came. This is the reptilian agenda system. Nah, comet, like 3-Eye Atlas is not a comet. To me, based on my research, it's these same guys. The same guys, the same guys who've been doing it the whole time I'm about to tell you about. The visitors. They one name for them was the Third Reich. They now call themselves the Fourth Reich. The Nazi Party. The Germans. You ever wonder how Adolf Hitler got so advanced in technology? See, they breaking galactic law all the way around, but they tried to avoid breaking galactic law. That's why it took them so long to take us over and invade us. They wanted us to accept. They wanted us to accept this. They wanted us to embrace their takeover, because in galactical law, if you agree to it, they can do it. It's contracts in galactical law, and if you agree to these things happening to you, then it can be allowed to happen on a galactical scale. And the higher beings who protect beings from these situations can't really do nothing because you agreed to it. So their whole plan was, and they the one that set up the religious system, dealing with the nomos and the Christianity, right? At this point, I know why people still promote Christianity, because it's post-traumatic slavery. It's post-traumatic slavery. That's why they still promoting all these religions, right? Because then, oh, what if it's that? What if they religion created mechanisms to lock you in? These what if mechanisms to lock you in. Oh, what if this? What if that? When we never heard of none of this before they came. We never heard of none of this stuff before they came. We never heard of Jesus, none of it. So it's post-traumatic slavery to hear Nubians still promoting the Alderbarian agenda, which is pretty much give your power over to us, to other gods, other beings besides the God within yourself. And so let me go back to about the Alderbarians, because people don't know the history of the Alderbarians. So the Alderbarians, they come from, well, their original species, they come from Earth, but they wasn't white folks, like you the term, like they are, like the Alderbarians are today. They were originally the Centaurians. When we put the Aldebarans come out of the Black Centaurians. We put the Black Centaurian tape out, right? So the Black Centaurians were adopted from Earth when Earth, every certain amount of years, Earth, or every now and then, Earth have some kind of calamity where either some crash, meteorite, repose shift, etc. Right? But a lot of times when this happens, people survive. And then some people are abducted and taken to other planets by extraterrestrials. In this particular case, the Anunnakis. The Anunnakis abduct some of these Nubians from the planet and then take them to another galaxy. In this situation, the Centaurian galaxy, and then bless them with a whole bunch of technology. And they become an advanced civilization. Well, one group broke off from them and then went to a star system called Rigel. That's in the Orion galaxy, right? Rigel. And then there was a war that took place there. When that war was a nuclear war that took place, and it's actually causing, that's the reason why Rigel is one of the reasons why the star Rigel is depleting right now, right? It's because of this war that took place billions of years ago on a planet. There was a nuclear war. And then so a split happened there. Well, one species stayed there. And then one of these species is one of the species that's coming back to Earth that was doing deals with the government and saying that they suffered from this radiation syndrome, right? And that's the Rigel Grays. And then the group that left, they went to Procon. I got the tape. We about to really drop the Proconian tape next, the Black Proconians, right? The Black Proconians are descendants of the Centaurians. But the Proconians, they different because they the same as the Centaurians, except they're more like an evoluted species due to living under different suns, because there are different types of suns that give different types of reactions once you live on them for a certain amount of generations. So the sun that they lived under now, the Proconians and the Hindus, because they are connected, the Hindus and Proconians, because the Hindus are the Proconians. The Hindus are avatars, clones off of the Proconians, right? That's grown in these tubes. But these Proconians, they lived under a star, two stars. It's a yellow star and a white star. But this star in Pacific caused a thing called tyrosine to produce extra into their out of their brain, and this effect caused them to produce albino genetics, specifically the blonde hair. Right, the melanin trait started to they call it tyrosine. That's what they said. It was the tyrosine increased in their brain. And if you look up tyrosine, it's actually supposed to make you more intelligent in some forms of fashion, to speed up your electro signals in the brain. But these Proconians, they started to get blonde hair, and then they start to birth albino children, because albino children can come out of, like a albino child can have two dark-skinned parents, right? So they can have two jet black parents that produce an albino child, a melanin recessive child. And so this is what happened on Procon. They start producing these melanin recessive beings. And this is the first we hear of what you calling white people. The first white people are Proconians from Alderbarian, from Procon star system. And they really wasn't white. Like I said, they were really Alderbarian. They really were albinos. If you know what an albino is, look up albino. Albinos are still Nubians. They just melanin recessive, and they come out with yellow eyebrows, yellow hair. It mentions of this for you Bible guys that's still religious. It mentions of this in Leviticus chapter 13, verse 30, where it says that they had leprosy and they came out with yellow thin hair, right? So what happens is these people, these melanin recessive people on Procon got a lesser, what's the word I'm looking for? They got more of a treated like second-class citizens. And eventually, in order to make a deal, because these Proconians, and you will hear, you can go, I already got a tape out about the Proconians, but the Proconians lost their fertility rights. And they wanted to get their fertility rights back. And so they made a deal with these Dragon reptilians in order to try to get fertility rights back. And what they would do is sell a certain amount of their own species, these albino people, as slaves to the reptilians. Now the reptilians agenda with them was to create a foreign planet, because they actually eat these people like white meat chicken. Right? It's like chicken to them. So they created this well, the planet was already there. There's a planet called Alderbarian, and they started taking these albino slaves to this planet, and then start procreating with them. Well, not the reptilians mixing with them yet. The reptilians didn't mix with them yet. They start breeding them to create their own pretty much food source. And so they would breed and populate, and then every certain amount of years, the reptilians would come and adopt or harvest a certain amount of them for food, and then every year. And they even created a religious for it, to where people say, oh, we're gonna get at a certain amount of years, we're gonna get raptured up out of here by the gods and taken to heaven. And really, the truth of the matter is, those reptilians that were abducted people on Alderbarians, they were taking them into heaven, all right, but they were taking them to be eaten for a feast. These people drank blood and eat human flesh, literally, like literally. Like okay, so that went on for a while. A rebellion broke out on their planet. Well, some of the people then found out the truth about their people being eaten and taken as slaves, right? So uproar started. Some of the Alderbarians ended up escaping, and they became refugees on Venus. And this is how you get the Valiant Thors. Val Thor is the one that told Eisenhower to don't make the deal with Ashtar Command, because they're not to be trusted. So the people that was coming from Venus were Alderbarians, connected with the Hindus, and they were pretty much a good bunch, supposed to be a benevolent bunch. The Val Thor, Elvis Presley, and the little crew that came with Valiant Thor, right? That worked for the government 65 years, and it's that that guy that was saying, I guess he was trolling me. I guess I'm making all this up too, because all this information is already out. Like, people come onto our page and they be newcomers and they just be, you know, some people have Tourette's. Really, I gotta realize some people are really crazy for real, and so we got to deal with that too. But all this information is out already. Valiant Thor was working for the government. Valiant Thor is the one that was at the meeting at 1954 at Edwards Air Force Base, where he told Eisenhower don't make the deal with the Grays. And like I say, so it was a group of Alderbarians who refugeed on Venus, right? Okay. There was another group who tried to leave. They exterminated them. The Aldebarans recaptured. I mean, the Aldebaran reptilians, because it's a group of the Dragonian reptilians. They got a camp. They got a camp in Aldebaran. So they are the Aldebaran reptilians, but they descendants of the Dragonians, right? The Dragon reptilians. The Dragon reptilians really are new to the block. They really the new reptilians on the block. Because the Troglodytes and the Meldekians are the older reptilians that was on the planet Meldeck before Nibiru crashed into it. I'll get into questions in a minute. But I want to just break down this Aldebaran story. So once the reptilians had got locked out from this realm, this third dimensional realm, they had got locked out from to be able to come to this realm, right? And so eventually, through the refugee Aldebarans who escaped, and by them chasing them, they figured out that, hey, it's this that they figured out about Earth, even though some of them their original origin is Earth, is Tiamat, right, and Meldeck, right. But like I say, they were blocked off from this realm. But eventually they came back, and they wanted into this realm. They wanted control of this realm, and so they started using middlemans. They came up with the idea to create middleman hybrid children that would be able to come infiltrate the humans, look like humans, walk amongst humans. You would pretty much think they human until you see them drinking blood or eating a child or doing something that normal humans don't do. And then you say, okay, hold on, now something ain't right about that he doing something that ain't a normal human thing, right? It's because they not human. They look human. They look every bit of human. But if you skin them, they look reptilian looking. And so I guess what I'm getting at is eventually these families, it was 3 families, they came and they began infiltrating the world governments. We dealing with more than one negative entities that's after us and trying to, stop us. We're dealing with the Dragons. We're dealing with their hierarchies. We're dealing with one fraction of the Anarchies who don't want humans to be on their level. Dealing with the Enlil side. So we're dealing with more than one agenda. Here it's about 7 different negative agendas against us here. The city tour that we don't make it. But like I said, these people, you heard about them eating mermaids and some of the stuff you wouldn't even believe, like Hillary Clinton. Like, it was a video that came out of Hillary Clinton doing what she did to the little girl. I don't know if y'all remember that video. And I think it was like 9 or 10 cops that watched that video when they raided the Jeffrey Epstein's files or whatever and the Anthony Weiner laptops. It was like 9 or 10 cops that watched that tape, right? And a lot of them said they couldn't even stay in the room. They were vomiting. They had to get out the room. They couldn't even watch the tape. It was so gruesome. The stuff that Hillary Clinton and her girlfriend was doing to this little girl, like skin her face off and wear it and put her face on their face and then look at the little girl. This type of stuff. You think regular humans could do that? No, you gotta be reptilian, man. They reptilian, these people. They are reptilian hybrids. And when the full moon on certain rituals, they shade shift into. I got a video of them doing a live hunting of a human. And they gave the human a AR-15 to fight against them with. They gave the human a fully automatic 100 round, gave him all the ammo he need, and then they let him go in the woods, and then these reptilians hunted him. And those AR-15 bullets didn't even penetrate their skin. I know how to kill them though. They got 2 hearts. You gotta stab them in the groin on the left side. But that's gonna be hard, meaning that they move so fast and that they telepathic. But I guess this guy didn't know how to kill him. But it's a video I got and go watch. It's a video I got in a different extraterrestrial playlist. It's a playlist I got called Different Extraterrestrials, right? Watch this video called Reptilians Hidden in Plain Sight. And on that video, we saw a live hunting where reptilians hunt this guy, chase him through they got these private military bases where they let these little kids go, or these humans, and then they chase them and then let them be scared till they can get their adrenaline up. And then once they catch up with them, they rip them apart like vicious animals, man. Rip an arm, a leg, you see blood oozing. If your stomach ain't ready for it, don't go watch that video that we put out. It's called Reptilians Hidden in Plain Sight. And it's about, like, in the first 6 minutes of the video, it shows you the reptilian hunt on this base. And it was a lady that came out named Arizona Wilder that was talking about a lot of this. It's a lady named Captain O'Brien. Go look up these people, man. For this dude that was trolling me. Go look up Kathy O'Brien, who was a part of the secret underground thing. Go look up Allie Carter. Allie Carter was a part of it. Y'all know about Allie Carter. She's more than one more recent ones. But Captain O'Brien and Arizona Wilder, go look those people up. They give exclusive accounts of these hunts, or where they hunt these children on these ranches and things, these private owned ranches and private owned military bases. You know, people can buy private military bases. Like Tyler Perry bought a private military base and turned it into pretty much the Hollywood of the West Coast. I mean, East Coast, pretty much. Hey, shout out my baby kids in the building. But this has been going on. They're finding body parts, trucks, and all that, this is not alarming to me. It's actually normal in the galactic food chain. It's actually a normal thing. Like some reptilians eat humans, and you probably think that that's bad, and it is bad to you as a human, but to a reptilian, it's normal. It's just like eating chicken. Just like a chicken might look at you and say, "Man, you evil being for rotisserieing us and cooking us and frying us and making chicken patties out of us. You an evil guy. You humans are evil, right?" Or the steak and shrimps and all these other meats, living organisms that you eat. Even though plants made a galactical deal with us, we'll get to that on another tape. The plant made a galactical deal to yield 20% of their food yield to feed the galaxy. So the plants are very important. We got deals with the plants. We are part plant, in fact. Your veins are plants, plant origin. Your pineal gland is plant. It's plant. It comes from plants. The pine, right? But that's another class. We'll get into that too. But I'm really getting in as the Alderbarian agenda. Their agenda was to infiltrate us and then slowly pretty much erase us. And then they came to the conclusion, oh, we can't erase them. So let's interbreed with them. They start interbreeding with us. So some of your family members, even though they look like you, they could be reptilian. And you might not want to admit to this. You might not want to admit that your cousin Snake, why he always doing devilishment. Why he can't do good for 1 minute? Why your cousin Snake can't do good for 1 minute? Why is he always doing devilishment? Why is he always trying to be evil? Because he's reptilian. That's why. He might not be the ones that like physically eat humans, flesh, but he one of the ones that consume the energy, the negative energy that they can feed off of by getting us to participate in their shenanigans. Because their overlords, the Alderbarians are here to serve their overlords and generate food for them. They show you in these movies. Go watch a movie called Monster Inc. They made about kids. Where they show how these monsters sneak through the kids' room and scare them, and then harness the energy, and then they go back through the vortex, and then store that energy up on in their world, right? So, like I said, and keep in mind, Samael is one of the key points. And this because Samael connect with the Dragon reptilians. Samael is one of the head chancellors of these Dragon reptilians who sent their Alderbarian frontmen to take over the planet. And you got to keep in mind what Samael really means. It means to poison those of El, poison Anu's children. So they're poisoning us. They poison our food. They poison our water. They poison our deodorant. They poison our toothpaste with fluoride. What haven't they poisoned? They GMO all of our fruits. If you look in the back of all their food, when you go in the grocery store and you buy something and you look at the ingredients, one of the ingredients is poison. It might say aspartame. You know, all the non-sugar. If you drink soda with no diet soda, you better off drinking regular soda, because diet soda got aspartame in it, which is poison. So, and how do we beat these guys? Right? We got to go back, like the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said. We got to go back to self. We got to start making our own shit again. We got to start making our own drinks, making our own homemade lemonades, making our own stuff, and stop buying their stuff. Because we stop buying it, they can't. They're gonna have to stop making it because ain't nobody buying it. Why you keep making it? They poison our minds. They poison our minds with religion, with Christianity and Islam, the fake Islam, not Islam civics. Not al-Islam. They giving you some other Islam, Muhammadans. All of these religions were to poison our mind, to make us worship something outside of ourselves. It's all part of the Alderbarian agenda. I like Arizona iced tea, but even I think they poison it now. I think they poison the air because if you let it sit for a while and you let it that stuff sink to the bottom and then you test it, you'll find out that it's poison. They poison everything, man. Just think about it. Every when you go to the grocery store, look at the ingredients, and then you see like on some drinks, red 40. Red 40 is poison. Yellow, all these dyes. They add dyes to our food, fruit corn syrup, and then if you go to Honduras, when we went to Honduras and we drank a soda over there, the soda water over there is made with natural sugar cane. America can make sodas with natural sugar cane, but they rather do it with fruit corn syrup. Why? Because they want to poison us. Yeah, detox, right? Just detox. Then what? Once you detox, would you go back to doing the same thing? Drinking the same poisons? Right? It says the Dragonians. So it says Dragonians, I mean. Hey, yo, what's a good way to look at it? Have no fear, because they feed off of fear. Yeah, even the organic, shout out that brother Bay, man. Bay. Hey, even the organics is fraudulent now. They ain't even growing half the stuff they saying organic, they ain't even growing it organic no more. It's GMO too. It's GMO organics. How about that? Yeah, so we ain't here to scare you up with this tape. We just here to make you aware that we gonna win. We already won. You can feel it, right? What we here to do is make you aware of these entities who are not human, so you can realize that hey, these people are not human. That's why they're doing it. That's why they're able to eat a baby. That's why they're able to take your baby and cook them like a chicken, or treat them like a hot dog or a pizza. So they was calling little kids pizzas and hot dogs. I had a dream last night that there were rotisserie children over in some third world countries, that these elites got a whole organization where they cook kids and eat them. Yeah, but we can dance, they can't, right? And they can't. It's hard to dance in them avatars. They offbeat. And so, like I said, our whole our whole plan for telling you all of this is to make you aware and to pretty much get rid of the fear. Because if you fear is what they need to survive. They are parasitic. They are parasitic entities who need fear as their fuel. So they want mass murders. They want mass hysteria. They want fear, be scared. So, and I guess they call this, I guess they calling this 3-Eye Atlas fake alien invasion off now. Right? Because everybody aware, hey man, they're trying to pull off a fake alien invasion. We ain't going for it. So it's like this. People got to realize the power of the mind. Realize the power of the mind. Once all of us are thinking the same exact thing, all of us are saying, we don't like this. We don't like what's been happening to our planet. We don't like these elites thinking that they can control the monetary system, put us in this perpetuated state of debt. We don't like none of this. And it got to go. It's time for it to go. And that's why if you notice and you pay close attention, you'll see that it's going. But don't think it's going by Donald Trump's hand. Donald Trump is with the Ashtar Command agenda. Donald Trump is Ashtar Command. Ashtar Command got a more sinister. They got a. Well, I can't say they idea is more sinister than the reptilians. but it's similar. None of it works out for us. Nobody else plans works out for us. Only our plans work out for us. Nobody else plans. Now, and it's the thing. We need a mass awareness of this information. But it's trolls out here to tell you that I'm making all of this up. And these people, these trolls that's telling you this, they probably are the hybrid reptilians, because if by you listening to me telling you this, and then you saying, oh yeah, this sounds about right, and then you agreeing and saying you don't want it, that's another nail in their coffin. So they can't have that. So what they gonna do? They gonna put implants and trolls to say, no, Young Elder's crazy. He's making all of this up. Arizona Wilder is crazy. Kathleen O'Brien is crazy. Allie Carter is crazy. Everybody that ever came out and spoke out against this is crazy. Because if we can't make them crazy and the humans start overstanding this reality, then we gotta leave. We can't do what we're doing to them no more. That's the whole game, right? So it's like that. 19 Keys. To me, man, 19 Keys not a bad brother. It's just that to me, he don't do what we do. He don't do what we do. He more like a motivational. He more like a modern day Minister Louis Farrakhan, and we love Minister Louis Farrakhan as well. He more like a motivational lecturer. I don't consider him like us. And shout out to brother 19 Keys, right? We ain't I don't diss the brother in no kind of way. I'm saying that to me, he a lecturer, like he a motivational speaker. We need those people too. We need people to talk like that too, to pump us up. He like a military general that pump his military up before they go into battle. So on that type of thing. But like, I think that a lot of stuff he try to protect because he got 1 million followers, 1 million people like following him, right? So if he say the wrong thing on his channel, they don't like it. He got too many, he got too many people. To me, man, the Nation of Islam survived by doing what they do. So it's like that part. But there's a whole bunch of people out here like that that's they giving you philosophical filibuster information. It's filibuster. You know what filibuster is? Somebody drop what filibuster. That's what 19 Keys do. He do filibuster information. Like it's good information because we do that too. We do filibuster. We do it all. We do all kind of information. Filibuster is like brainstorming. Like he brainstorm a lot, and that's good. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Hey, you sent the donation, George Beaton. You sent the donation because if I receive the donation, anybody that sent me donation for the books receive their books. Now, send me an email. Email me when we get off. What's your cash app? Oh yeah. By the way, if anybody new to the channel, Young Girl got 8 books. That we got for $45 donation to the Cash App or PayPal. We got it pinned in the links. And we'll leave your email and we'll send you 8 books by the Young Elder in PUF form. We'll send you the 8 books in PDF form for $45 donation to the Cash App. And these books are real thick. The Ascension Manual, the Galactic Family of Life, the Books of Extraterrestrials. And we actually put some of those tapes out now, like the Alderbarians, the Black Centaurians, all these races that we wrote down in this book called the Black Extraterrestrial. It's called the Book of Extraterrestrials. We also talk about maybe 60 races of grays. It's about 70 species of grays. For the most part, the grays are not bad guys. It's only like 1 or 2 species that we're dealing with of grays as bad guys. And them guys work for the same guys, the Dragon reptilians. They call the marker beams. And they actually gave Eisenhower the Orion cube. The marker beam grades come from Orion. They call themselves the Orion Crusaders. And let me tell you, these guys are some aggressive little suckers, man. They like some fire ants. They some aggressive little suckers. So you don't want to get involved with these guys. I don't know why the government got involved with them. And I don't know why Val Thor, or maybe he did. Maybe Val Thor told them don't get involved with these marker beams. But being that the Alderbarians were controlling the government, and that Eisenhower was an Alderbarian hybrid reptilian. Yeah, he was Eisenhower could shade shift into a reptilian. A lot of people, well, I can name a couple of your presidents that were really reptilians in human car, right? A lot of them got lookalikes and all of it, and clones. Every president that had 7 clones since Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Carter, Doc talk about this in the book called Man from Planet Riz, about doppelgangers and clones. And he talks about Jimmy Carter. Every president since Jimmy Carter has had 7 clones. Right? He talks about that. Hey, it's not $5. Amaro Jones is $45. It's 40. Hey, shout out that boy Jones who just sent a $5 donation for the books. It's $45 for all 8 books. For the donation though, but I'll see what I can do for you. If you start $5, it's $45 donation for all 8 books. What else I was gonna say? Yeah, so yeah, that's what I want. Yeah, Trump, it says ain't Trump a rip? Yeah, Trump is a nomos. See, the nomos, they reptilians, but they a little different. See, the nomos, they can get aggressive, but they ain't as evil. The nomos ain't as evil as the reptilians, but they are conniving and manipulative now when they want to be, and they're tricky and hard to trust. Now, let me talk about the nomos for a little bit. The nomos are another group. The nomos are another group, right? Who came from Cyrus B. And they reptilian too, are amphibious, right? They more water reptilians, right? And so they're more fish being, right? Like shark, the more fishy, right? Sea creatures, right? These are the sirens. And you got the mermaids, different species. It's a whole bunch of different species of nomos. But for the main part, it is a group, a disagreeable group who work with the Dragonian reptilians. It's a disagreeable group of nomos who work with the Dragonian reptilians through their counterpart, because it's a hierarchy. It's a hierarchy that's older than the reptilians, but they worship the reptilians. This hierarchy is called the Carnarians, and they are a bird race of extraterrestrials who can get up to 10 to 12 feet tall. Your government know about them. They didn't have meetings with them on the dark side of the moon. They know about. They even made characters about them in Sesame Street called Big Bird. They know about these beings, right? And it's 2 groups. One group is called the Blue Avians, and the other group is called the Carnarians. The Carnarians, we got a tape out on this too about the bird race of beings. The Carnarians are the disagreeables, and their children race, which are the Dragon reptilians. The Dragonians, the Carnarians birth this Dragon disagreeable race. And so, but they look, it's like, You ever had a parent? Some parents worship their kid. I love my sons, but not like I don't worship them. Like some parents worship their kid. Like my kids ain't finna tell me what to do. I tell them what to do. But on this galactical level, dealing with these Carnarians, they listen to the Dragonians. The Dragonians tell them what they want, and they just play like a back seat and just nurture them and stand with whatever they want to do, that type of thing. So these Carnarians also work with these Nomos, and that's how you get the whole situation with the Christianity thing with the Pope and the Cardinals, right? The Cardinals dress like these bird racer extraterrestrials, and then the Pope, he walks around with the fish hat on, which represents the god Dogon, who was really Alelu, who is the leader of these Nomos people. And so they set up a worshiptary system, which pretty much this whole worshiptary system, which is connected with the Dragon reptilians and the disagreeable Canarians, to pretty much turn our power, our energy, because energy is real, y'all. I mean, like it might sound, but people might say, well, we know that. No, nigga. Energy on a whole nother level, then you know it is real. Like you might know about energy, like, electric, mechanical energy, hydraulic energy, that type of energy, right? Now I'm talking about a whole nother type of level of energy that can be consumed as a food source. You ever heard of breatharians? It's a dude that's a breatharian that he hadn't eaten solid foods in 7 years. So it can be done. It can be done. You can go 7 years without eating food. You can go 3 days without eating food, 7 days. You ever thought about we should eat every day? Why do we eat every day? You ever thought about that? Who told us that we should eat every day when you don't have to? But they put us on a schedule at school, on the job. They want to send you to lunch. They put us on these schedules so they can throw our whole arithmetic off. What if we didn't eat every day? What if we ate every 3 days? I think the Honorable Elijah Muhammad put this over in the How to Eat to Live, Part 1 and Part 2. I got those books, by the way. And actually, I got all my books in the garage. I'm just waiting on my bookshelf so I can start pulling some of this stuff out and showing you that, hey, Young ain't just talking crazy. He got everything I'm telling you. I got books on it. Like about the Dark Space program, all it, about Hitler, Ashtar Command. I got books on Ashtar Command. I got a book about a chick named Susan Lai. Susan Lai is supposed to be one of the Ashtar Command's contactees. But with a name like Susan Lai, how can you trust what's being said? You know what I'm saying? So hey, you gotta look at people's name, man. People's name tells what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? With a name like Susan Lai, how can what's being said be trusted? You know what I'm saying? I'll go out there and I'm gonna go live probably later on this evening, and I'm gonna show you some of these books that I'm telling you about. Since I got all my books, I got them out the storage and brought them over here. Yeah, so it's like this. Like I say, we just here. Yeah, what if we didn't eat every day, man? I don't think we ate every day. Like when I don't eat every day, man, I feel different. I feel free. I feel like food is a prison. Like to have to eat, it's like it puts you into a prison to where I gotta do this. No, I don't gotta eat. Who told me I gotta eat? People go 90 days. I done heard people going 100 days without eating. So what if we didn't eat every day? What if we ate every 3 days, every 4 days, every 7 days, then every 10 days, then every 30 days, once a month, to where then eventually we don't even got to eat no more. I think we should wing ourselves off of food, because They poisonous, man. They poison all the food. You can't even go buy. You can't go even organic is poison. You can't go buy nothing at the store no more that ain't poisoned by these devils. And so to have to consume that, and then at their fast food restaurants, all they serve us is starch and blood. It's French fries, burgers, chicken fries, chicken mac and cheese. That's all starch and blood. All the combinations is starch, blood, and acid. And then they give you a soda to drink. That soda is acid. So it's acid, starch, and blood. It's all they want us to drink. Sound like they fattening us up for something. Like they getting us ready to eat us. They want us to taste. They want us to taste like blood and starch and sugar, so that we'll be tasty to them. I'm telling you, man. So you know what I think, man? I think we should. Don't go on a 1 day fast. Fast for 1 day. Fast every other day. Start fasting every other day. Today, don't eat nothing. Then tomorrow, eat. And then the next day, what's the day? Monday? Don't eat nothing today. Then Tuesday, eat some. Then don't eat nothing on Wednesday. Then Thursday, eat some. Then after you do that for about a month of going every other day without eating, then do it 2 days. Then 3 days. Then 4 days. I'm finna start this, man. I'm finna start because I can do it. I even got these vitamins, this liquid, it's called Sorts of Life. Matter of fact, let me show it to you, man. I've been fasting for I just ate something yesterday, but I had fast from Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yesterday was Sunday, so I fast Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. But only thing I've been drinking is this. I don't know if y'all know what this is. Hey, look this up on Amazon, man. Get you some of this, especially you old people. Hey, look, this right here stuff. This stuff is potent, man. You can drink a half a cup of this, like a little small white cup, and you won't even be hungry. Drink you some water, some good water. Matter of fact, I'm gonna order me like 2 or 3 things of this, and then start living off of that. Just living off of that liquid, that liquid substance. I think we should do more liquid foods too, as well. You know, and then too, when you do eat something, try to do more liquids. I love, man. My favorite things is smoothies, like especially those ones that they sell in Atlanta. What's the ones? That place. It's called the Garden. The Garden. I used to go there every morning and get one of those smoothies for breakfast. Like I never eat like you don't never eat nothing heavy, man. Like start getting lighter with your foods and stuff, man. They use grease. They grease us out. Man, look, you know why I think the ancestors allowed these people to do this? I don't think they allowed them to do it. I just think our ancestors were kind and generous. Our ancestors was kind and generous. And then they did this over a long period of time. It's like somebody it's like this. Say you a person, right? And then somebody come, you fall in love with that person and have kids with that person. But the whole time that person was an agent coming to destroy you. Their whole mission was to interbreed with you and wipe you out. It's like we never seen it coming, man. We never seen it coming because we were so nice and kind. And so when they came and started doing, we gave to them. We even helped them survive in a way because they wouldn't have been able to survive without us. And so I believe we were kind and we were generous, and they used our kindness as a weakness, and that's how they got us. But but mass awareness and being that they interbreed with us, that means that we got some of their traits. That means that we got the power to say, hold on now. Wait a minute. That's that. Hold on, wait a minute now. You ain't finna keep doing this. This can't continue. This won't continue. This got to come to a halt. That part. See, they are. I'm gonna tell you what the Draconians' problem is. Their own doing is about to become their own undoing. Where it became their own undoing. It's because they gave us a part of their mentality. So now we can be mean and evil to them, just like they were mean and evil to us, and they never calculated that part, and that's their ultimate downfall. Yeah, gluten. It's like when you, it's really gluten is really a form of bacteria that gets into your attached to your neural cortex, and they tell your brain because they feed off of these things. They small, you can't even see them without a microscope, but they're extraterrestrials who came here a long time ago, and they use your body as a host. They extraterrestrials that live inside of your body in millions. If you let them, they'll populate and keep you alive long enough to survive till they survive. And they will attack. They're attached to your neural cortex, and they would say, "Buy sugar. You see that Snickers? Buy a Snicker. Buy candy. Buy ice cream. Buy soda." That's what these guys do when they these bacteria. And so you up in the store, you wonder why you grabbing a Snickers, and you don't even want no Snickers. But I'm telling you, get that Snickers. Make sure you have that Snickers for that late night snack. If you get up, because they gonna they ain't gonna let you go to sleep. Them bacteria, them gluten bacterias, ain't gonna let you go to sleep without eating that Snickers. They gonna bite it down to your intestines until you eat that Snickers. I'm telling you, man. Whatever sugar they told you to get while you out. The best way to beat them is starve them out. And like I say, every other day, I think that we should start this, man. Every other day, start eating every other day instead of eating every day. Who told us we got to eat every day? Who told us this? At school, they make so when you eat every day, your body get used to it. Now your body hungry every day because your body said, "Hey, man, you usually give me some food around this time." So it's like that. Like to me, man, we shouldn't. I don't think we. I think eating every day would be a good idea. Like eating every other day, eating every 2 days, eating every 3 days. Like I said, I think the Honorable Elijah Muhammad mentioned it in his yeah. Hey, look, hey Dix, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad mentioned it in his book, How to Eat to Live. Hey, Dix Robinson, man, if you even go mentioning that what you just said. Hey, look at what Dix Robinson put in the comments, y'all. I can't even say this word because they'll flag me for saying it. This is a secret elixir to get rid of those bacteria that I was telling you about, right? It's a lady named Dr. I'll think of her name in a minute, but they ran her up out of the US because she was talking about it. She still got a YouTube channel, but they shadow banned her. I'll think of her name in a minute. If somebody know her name, Dr. No, it's not Dr. Kia Pruton. I know Kia. I know Dr. Kia. We did a show with her. It's another doctor. I'll think of her name in a minute. But she came out talking about that. The Anarchies know about that elixir, right? You can order it online, and it's a certain way you gotta take it. It's dangerous if you try to take it without taking it the proper way, right? So don't try it at home. Don't try to take that stuff at home without knowing exactly what you're doing, right? But you usually bait them with sugar. You put a drop of it on some sugar, right? And you take it because they like sugar. And then when they get that, that'll kill them. Another thing that kills them, like I say, starving them out. They gotta eat sugar. They gotta have what they eat, or they'll start to get. That's why when you go 3-4 days without eating, your body start aching. That's the parasites. They crying. They hungry. They're biting into your intestine walls, telling you you got to eat something.
Yeah, Dr. Jennifer Daniels. Shout out. That's her right there. Dix. Shout out that boy Dix Roberts. Dr. for Jennifer Daniels. That's her. She the one that came out talking about it, and they banned her and pretty much tried to take her license and run her out of the United States. Because that particular one, that one serum is what the elites used to get rid of the parasites. Dr. for Jennifer Daniels. That's right. That's her name. She still got a YouTube channel, and they was trying to shadow ban the heck out of her. She might not even got over 2,000 subscribers on her channel. But I think they ran her out of the country about coming out with it, just like they did Dr. Sabi, right? So people like Dr. Sabi, and it's a whole bunch of people out here like Dr. Sabi, sound more powerful than Dr. Sabi. They ain't just get the biggest publicity as Dr. Sabi, right? Because the Dr. Sabi guy actually beat New York, I think, the New York Medical Board, in proving that he had the cure for AIDS, right? And they ran him out the country, right? So a lot of diseases that we suffering from, there are cures for. And some of the cures are simple home remedies. Simple home remedies, but they do not want you to know this. Why? Because if you can figure out that simple home remedy, they a whole $1 trillion a year. You have $1 trillion a year organization goes to a naught. I'm telling you. I think that eating this part, their meat, all the meat, because over here we didn't have none of the diseases that we had as natives when we ate buffalo and regular fish out of our pond. When we ate fish and buffalo out of our pond, and our turkeys, we didn't get sick like they get sick. And also we didn't fry our food over here neither. We didn't fry our food. We only roasted our and smoked our food over here. We had smokehouses and we barbecued. That's why Nubians still like barbecuing to this day. American Nubians love barbecuing. Why? Because that's what you did before the colonizers came. You didn't French fry. The French came with these frying, the frying. Other cultures came with their poisonous culture. Their poisonous, the bad stuff that they added to our culture. We didn't. So don't eat no fried foods, man. Like, try to use your air fryer. I heard that was the air fryer was bad too, but we got an air fryer. Use the air fryer. Try to stay away from the grease because the grease clogs your heart. You know? I think we should roast and smoke all of our meat. Start baking and smoking and roasting all your meat. If you're gonna eat meat, if you're a meat eater, roast it. Eat roasted, smoke, and baked. Don't worry about no fried. That's a waste of time. Yeah, Rod. I'm gonna get Rod on sometime this week. He should be. Rod is out of town now. Rod is out of town visiting his loved ones, and he should be back in town by Friday. And me and Rod gonna be back on. But we might do a surprise pop-up class this week if when I talk to Rod again. So I took like a 3-day fast, a vacation. So, well, not a vacation, I just went on the internet, just sat with my kids and fast or whatever, and just meditated or whatever. So my whole thing is, it's like we're finna get the ball back. Like we finna roll the ball. Like, so I'm finna drop more lives and stuff and start rolling the ball more. But I just wanted to come to y'all and bring y'all this Alderbarian agenda, and mainly because to the dude Cosmos, who was coming to attack me for some strange reason about me exposing this. But only way you would attack me about exposing the hybrid reptilians who walking around in human cars is that he was one, and he want to make me look like a crazy man so that he won't be exposed. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason but that's neither here nor there. It says it says a crack pipe. He said crack. Oh, he said a crock pipe. He said a crack pipe. I was gonna say, no, man, not a crack pipe. He said a crock pot. Yeah, hey, I ain't gonna lie now. That crock pot, man, that crock pot a bad mama jamma, boy. See, the crock pot, you ain't gotta watch it. All you gotta do is put all your stuff together in that crock pot, put a top on it, and let it sit. That crock pot gonna cook by itself, man. That's why I like that crock pot. I haven't talked to Chris since last time I saw Chris was when at the gas station when I was down there at the liquor store. It's the last time I seen her. And that was probably like about a year or two ago. My brother, Hurricane Chris is my brother's homeboy. So we saw Chris. I think where were we going? I think I had picked my brother up, was taking him somewhere because my brother lived on Pines Road. Or he was on Pines Road, and Chris lived on Pines Road. So we had pulled up at this Circle K, and then I seen Chris there. We hollered at him for a second, and then we left. Yeah, so it's been about a year since I talked to Chris. Yeah, but if I go back to Louisiana though, to my area in Louisiana, yeah, you will see him. Like my city's small, so we'll see him. But I gotta get ready to go, get up out of here, man. It says happy birthday, Rod on 10. Oh, Rod's birthday was the 10th? Rod's birthday today? I'm on the call Rod. Hey, look. Hey, what up, O? Hey, see, hey, this dude named Like O in the comments. That's my homeboy. He a producer. Go check him out, man. He got 5 beats for sale. Yeah, but yeah, oh, hey, look, oh, I gotta show you. Look, oh, hey, look at this, oh. I ain't show you my setup yet. I've been working on it a long time. Hey, I got everything, man. Look, I can go back full throttle right now into the industry right now if I want to. I'm only waiting on one more piece though. I'm waiting on one more piece to get everything put together though. Once I put that piece together, I'm about to go ahead and crank it back up. Oh, and you know I got the I got the MPC 37. I got the MP 37 too, man. So you already know what time it is. I'm about to get ready to cook back up. Right? Yeah, I'm gonna hit you up. I'm gonna hit you up, oh. Hey, y'all. I'm about to get back with y'all though. We're gonna be back tonight, man. I'm gonna get up with Rod and see if it's today Rod's birthday, man. We might need to go do a birthday. It says no, his birthday's on the 10th. Today is the 10th, ain't it? Today the 10th, ain't it? Hey, you say Rod's birthday on November 10th? Today is the 10th. Yeah, today the 10th. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna get up with Rod real quick, man. Hey, peace. We'll be back, y'all. Wadu. Never have it been made so clear.